Get over here!
The Laguz alliance, bolstered by the Hawk tribe and by Soren's tactical genius, thunders across the Benyon-held river. Emboldened by their success, they move east with amazing speed and capture the northern stronghold, Castle Celiora. The Laguz alliance has made a vital step in its march toward the Benyon capital, Cian. Benyon has now lost a valuable defensive line in the Riban River, and the Central Army has been forced to retreat east, taking refuge in Castle Gados. The morale of the Benyon soldiers is kept high by their faith in General Zelgius, while the Benyon nobles smolder with resentment at their defeat.
That says a lot about the aristocracy of Benyon. Their soldiers are in high spirits thanks to Zelgius, but the senators are just, completely out of sorts.
Yeah. I'm just thinking now how smart it was for the Laguz attack to be at night in fog.
Yep. Because if there's one thing that the Laguz are good at is, traversing through, conditions that the Bayor could only dream of going through.
Yeah, they got those better senses.
Mm-hmm.
General Zelgius, why did you retreat so quickly? Order an all-out attack!
The Laguz alliance is inching closer after successfully crossing the river. It would be unwise to attack them head-on at this time.
At this time? That is for me to decide. You are a fool, Zelgius. The Senate wants all subhumans roaming our lands to be exterminated at once. I forbid you to retreat from now on. Am I understood, Zelgius?
Pardon my impertinence, but that is I understand, my lord. I will do my best to end this fighting as soon as possible. But General Zelgius, why didn't you say anything? The Senator's orders are insane! Don't make me repeat myself. We soldiers are in no position to question the orders of our superiors. But I thought... No, I was certain that you would steer the military in the right direction. General Zelgius!
Yeah, I feel kind of bad for that guy. Just wherever he goes, he can't get away from...
Lavain can't get a break.
Can't get away from the incompetence of the senators.
Mm-hmm.
I'm late. My apologies. Ah, here comes the great strategist. Don't be so shy. Come, sit next to me.
Oh god, Skrimir, are you taking a liking to Soren?
Yeah, Skrimir likes it now because that plan let him rip people apart and get across the river. Not if you begged me, Skrimir.
Right next to Ike. Soren! I'm so sorry. He's rude to everyone, but strangers especially.
You still don't trust me? Then I will take the first step. I admit that we won the last battle thanks to your cleverness. I underestimated the wisdom of the Bayork. As a general of Gallia, you have my thanks. You're welcome.
You know, I'm going to give Skrimir, a little bit of credit here. That's good.
That's a big step for
that is
Skrimir.
progress.
What do we do next? We hit Benyon hard in the last battle. We hit Benyon hard in the last battle. Surely we will use this opportunity to wipe out the enemy entirely. Actually, it would be unwise to launch a new offensive now. I recommend we negotiate a peace treaty with Benyon. What? I don't like you anymore! You'd give up our best opportunity to cross Benyon for some peace treaty? For once, please try to think for a moment, Skrimir. Yes, we crossed the river, but we haven't so much as touched the Central Army, not one scratch. Consequently, Benyon still has the advantage. It would be foolish to press the attack. I must ask you to think harder. A peace treaty? Now? My soldiers will never accept this. We need another way.
What do you think, Ranulf? Do you feel the same way? Well, it's not so much how I feel, but how we Laguz are as a species. Once the fighting begins, Laguz can't see anything except the enemy in front of them. In a long fight like this, it's even harder to keep ourselves in check.
Same goes for my tribe. If we were to stop fighting now, I'd have to go around knocking every one of my men unconscious.
But rushing headlong into the enemy and getting killed is not an option. Soren, can you think of something? Maybe it's too much to ask.
No, I can do it. Just let me think. Alright, I have it. Gather around the map. I'll explain what we have to do. Yeah, that's kind of a downside of the Laguz as a culture, is they, like, cannot stop fighting.
They are warriors at the end of the day.
Once you've riled them up, they stay riled.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of similar to, like, you know, encroaching on the territory of animals in the wild. Once you rile them up, they will not like you.
Yeah.
Ever. But, I guess we'll have to see what Soren has in mind, but for now, we got some preparations to do. We'll be back in a bit, guys.
Let's do it.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, you have no idea how happy you've made me. Do you have any idea how long I've been waiting for this?
Hey, I'm a busy guy. But I'm glad to hear it, I guess.
Don't be so cold. You could do this for me anytime if you want. You know I'll pay good money.
No thanks. It's more trouble than it's worth.
I'll make it worth your time. How about it, baby? You could leave your mercenary lifestyle behind and...
what the heck are you talking about?
Ike, my hero! Are you here to see me?
I'm out of here.
Hey, wait! What about what I owe you?
Give it to him. And don't tell him anything that he doesn't need to know.
And now he's gone. What a selfish man.
Care to tell me what's going on?
Ike, no. Are you feeling jealous? Don't you worry, darling. There's only room for you in my heart. Really.
You're scaring me, Amy.
Oh, come on. It's just a joke. Business only, I promise. First, this is for you.
A blue gem?
You heard what the man said. I'm supposed to pay you instead.
You're paying us? I'm very confused. I'm assumed that Sheenan owed you money or something.
No, nothing like that. This is what I owe him for... Oops, he told me not to say.
Amy, I'm getting scared again.
Alright, fine. It's a payment for a bow.
A bow?
I paid a lot for a bow he made me. I'm going to offer it as a one-of-a-kind item in the shop.
Right. Is that why Rolf is making bows now? He mentioned something about bows being good income in emergencies.
Probably. Rolf is learning from a good teacher, but he's still no match for the master himself.
Rolf is Sheenan's student?
Oh, dang. You think that was a secret too?
How should I know? Sheenan wouldn't tell me what he smelled. Sheenan wouldn't tell me that he smelled smoke if I was on fire.
Well, I don't think Sheenan likes people, especially you for some reason. I wonder why he came back to you after he left the Grail Mercenaries during the war.
Sheenan likes our little group, I know that much. This is probably his way of trying to help us be less broke.
You think so? Well, wouldn't he just come out and say so? He's so strange like that.
I'll keep this conversation a secret. I don't want to risk losing Sheenan by putting him on the defensive about all this.
Right. It's secret between you and me, Ike.
Oh my god, Amy is insufferable.
Yep.
But yeah, that pretty much sums up the whole relationship with Sheenan and everyone else. Like, I think a lot of it is also because Sheenan cares about Rolf a lot.
Yeah.
And like after the whole spiel at that fortress between Dayan and Benyan, I basically just convinced him this is probably the better route for him.
Yeah, more than Gatry, more especially than Ike, Sheenan cares about Rolf.
Absolutely.
North of Soze Pass. Benyon.
Hey!
Look who's still alive.
Yeah.
Hey, Captain Ronolf! The Hawk King's decoy attack got the Benyon forces to move out.
Good. Our unit will hit them from the north, Ike from the south, and Skramir from the west. I'm impressed. If everything goes according to plan, Soren will have delivered another easy victory.
Captain, we appear to have a situation. General Skramir's western forces are charging down the hill.
What? I told him to keep his men under control at all costs.
Apparently, an enemy commander challenged General Skramir to a duel. He accepted, of course. He always was an impatient one. The challenger was a large raven-haired bay orc, clad in stunning crimson armor.
That must be Zelgius. No, Skramir can't win. He'll get slaughtered. Send a message to Barn and Ike. Tell them we're going to save Skramir. We can't let them do this. Dang it, Skramir. Ike, a company of enemy troops has appeared to the south of Skramir's forces.
General Zelgia seems to be in command.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
If Skramir's force collapses, we'll get penned in by Benyon. We must change our strategy. Ike, let's help with the rescue. You can't take everyone, though. Assemble a strike force to accompany you.
Got it. Titania, let Tabarn know what's going on.
I like that Titania is still around. She doesn't really get a lot to do, but...
Story-wise, anyway.
Yeah. But I just like seeing her. I like that she still has specific jobs in the army.
For all intents and purposes, she's basically Ike's lieutenant.
Yeah.
Where's Skramir? He charged up that cliff chasing after Zelgius. We have to get up there. The two of us might be able to save him from Zelgius. Kaiza, can you carve us a path to the top? No, he can't, but he's gonna try.
Certainly, Captain. I'd be happy to. We'll neutralize anyone in your way. You can count on me, sir.
Alright, let's clear this pass. Time is a factor here, everyone, so let's make this quick.
Fun fact, time is not a factor here. There is no time limit.
Alright then, so what do we got?
Boulders, I believe. Is this the boulder rolly chapter?
It might be. I don't see any
Oh, no, it's just ballistas.
Uh-huh, but like, we got like cliffs, I think, here that we are gonna have to like scale, so... We are at a major tactical disadvantage here, because cliffs.
Yeah.
So this is something where, again, we're going to be, it's going to be a situation where, we're going to be using the heck out of, like, Har. But here we got Callum. Killing Edge Storm Sword. That's quite the arsenal he's got. And we got ballistas to worry about, so... Thankfully, we don't have Marcia with us.
Yep. Oh, and they're guarding that ballista with thunder mages.
Yeah.
So Hart can't take that one out as easily.
Yeah, alright, so they're being smart about this. Let's choose our units.
Yep, it gives us Ranulf, it also gives us Kaiza and Lyre.
Oh yeah, so we got Kaiza and, yeah, Lyre's down here. And we also got Leith and Mordecai. Though I'm not sure how useful they're going to be.
Yeah, I'm not into using them. Ranulf can be pretty darn good, but...
Yeah, maybe we'll use Ranulf at the very least, but,
yeah, I mean,
well, we have to use Ranulf anyway. So, yeah, let's basically just get our main strike team here.
Okay.
So Har, obviously. I'm going to bring in the characters that we brought up to level 10 using bonus experience, so Mist, Reese, and Soren, obviously. We also, yeah, it was those three, right? Mainly.
Yes. Yeah.
Alright, then. We also made Nephany a nice weapon, so we're gonna get her in here. Sheenan is gonna be way too useful. How many do we have? We have 4 more to go.
I think we should bring Oscar.
Yeah?
Because we're gonna want movement.
Yeah. I say Titania might also be a good choice here.
Yeah, I could see it.
I'm thinking we actually, given that mobility is going to be a major factor here, I say we actually bench Gatry for this mission. Let's bring in Boyd, Mia, and Titania.
Okay. The one useful thing possibly about Gatry is that we could have Gatry stand in positions to tank ballista shots.
That's also true, actually.
But if you'd rather have Mia, then that's fine.
Let me look at his defense. It's 24, which is actually not that much higher than most of our other units, quite frankly. Especially Har. His defense is capped.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to be the one to tank those ballistae. Especially because we now know that wyverns are not weak to arrows.
Yeah, which is stupid.
It's really dumb. But, I mean, if it means our job gets a little bit easier, I guess I can't complain too much.
Today, it pays off for us. But...
Alright then, so, oh boy. Oh, we have ally units here. So, yeah, they're going to be attacking Galleon soldiers.
The main incentive for us to hurry is that the Galleon soldiers are worth bonus XP if they survive.
Yeah, but they're probably going to get slaughtered here, quite frankly.
Also, behind one of the ballistas is a pretty good hidden item.
Like up here, maybe?
Yeah, the tile above the very topmost ballista.
Yeah, that one right up here.
Yeah,
I guess
so
it's like somewhere in here.
Right behind where the archer's standing. Right
there.
Yeah.
All right, good to know. We shall fish for that. So I'm thinking, looking at this setup here, I'm thinking we charge forward against these guys and like head up this way, and we let these guys come to us.
Okay.
Unless maybe. Ooh, actually, these are steel swordsmen. What we can do is like we can probably proc this guy with Shinan and Nephany, and they can handle this. And maybe they can like get something going where they can move forward up from up here.
Okay, just remember any range attack coming from above is going to screw us up.
Yeah, obviously, which is what's going to be the case with this Elf Thunder Mage and the Steel Bowman. But
and possibly that warrior there, depending on what he's holding.
He is holding a Steel Axe, nothing more. We do have an Elfire Mage here, which is gonna spell absolute disaster. We may actually have to split our units a little bit.
Yeah.
So maybe a small strike force coming through this way.
Yeah.
Led by Nephany and Shinan, and everyone else can come up this way. I'm thinking in this side we have Har join them, because Har has the mobility to be able to go through this entire place on unscathed. We send Reese with them. And I think that's good, actually. I think these four should be able to handle, should be more than enough to handle what's coming up here.
Okay. Yeah, we don't want to put anybody right next to a ledge if there is a ranged unit at the top of that ledge.
Yeah, we can handle that as we were. All right, so I think this is our game plan. Are we ready to go?
Yep.
All right. Any other items or anything we need to keep track of?
I think we're ready.
Oh, one more thing, actually. Since we now have control of Ranulf, he already has an Olive Grass and a Satori sign. An item that imbues the user with a powerful skill when used for Laguz level 30 and higher only.
So that kind of takes the place of promotions for Laguz units.
Gotcha. So Ranulf's skills are just shove. So I guess for now he really just needs to do whatever he can. So buying that Olive Grass was kind of pointless, but hey, it is what it is. So
yeah, maybe we'll use it later down the line.
Yeah, sounds good. So are we ready?
Yep.
Let's do this. Alright, so let's focus on here first. We have Galleon soldiers. Okay, looking at this, our units are more than capable of handling what's over here right now. So
yes.
Hang on, I'm gonna pause for a moment. This is arguably my favorite theme in all of Fire Emblem.
Yeah,
Eternal Bond is an amazing song.
AKA Ike's theme.
It's basically Ike's theme, yeah.
Yeah.
Mia, show us what you can do. 1326. What can you do with the Wodao? We have 26 charges on the Wodao. I'm kind of willing to fish for the critical with the Wodao.
Okay. I mean, it looks like she's gonna dodge.
And if she doesn't, Mist is right in position to heal up. Wonderful, Mia!
Good fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Crits are biting today.
Alright, that's another Steel Axe. Boyd should be able to handle this. So we block them off.
Yep.
Yeah, this works just fine.
Yeah, and then if you want to run Oscar and Titania up there.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if they're going to reach, but either way, that guy is going to attack either Boyd or Mia, neither of which are good targets for him. I am going to get a bead on these archers, though. Whew, that is a long-ass range.
Yep.
So, these guys do have ammunition. Alright, so that's the range we're dealing with the ballistae. me see. I think I'm willing to just let Boyd and Mia handle this.
Okay. And then have Oscar and Titania run up next turn.
Yep. The enemy is stronger than I expected, Mia. Hope everything is going well on your end.
Hey, great, you're here. I knew a little battle like this wouldn't slow you down.
That seemed a little more natural there.
Yeah.
Alright, so at this point, yeah, I'm kind of just willing to let Oscar come in, or Ronolf come in and just transform. He'll be like... Or do we want to wait until next turn?
What else is on this path here?
Not much. There's the Galleon soldiers, we got some steel swordsmen coming up. The main thing about this is that we're gonna have to deal with that ballista coming
Yeah.
on the approach.
Yeah.
But honestly, that's one of those things we're gonna have to grit and bear. A lot of our units can handle it. It's just a matter of like making sure that our weaker units like Mist.
We have so
Don't
much
they?
olivey grass.
Oh, well.
Well, we can do it next turn.
Yeah.
But I don't think we really have to worry about when he's shifted, because we got 16 stacks of olivey grass.
Okay. I just realized something.
Yeah?
I'm going to make the first use of that hammer right now.
Okay.
Because...
Oh, okay. The killer bow continues.
Well done. That's 40 experience. Goodness gracious. Alright. Oh, and this is perfect. So, we're gonna have Shinan come over here with the crossbow, right? Actually, no. We'll trade for the crossbow. Oh, by the way, this is the bow that Shinan made in that conversation. We just gave it back to him.
Yeah, so he made a bow to sell to Amy for a blue gem, which is worth, what, like 2,000 gold?
I think it was 4,000.
4,000 gold. And then we bought the silencer for
46?
40, yeah.
I don't know. Like, someone in the comments will probably let us know.
So I think all that happened was Amy made 600 gold.
Yeah, this is like one heck of a bow.
Yeah.
I'm willing to use the killer bow here, though. Fish for that crit.
Yep.
Or actually, no. Yeah, let's do it.
There's the crit.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. And what we can do here... So these guys are going to be in range of stuff, but if we put Nephany over here... item... we made Nephany a weapon, by the way. Oma's Spear.
Yep.
It is basically a souped-up Iron Lance. So that should do her well. Trade. Equip that crossbow. And we're golden. Meanwhile, these guys can start making their way up here.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to do something real quick. Just to put Mist in a better position.
Yeah. Kind of cheat her movement a little bit there.
Mm-hmm. Because I have no qualms with Har just like kind of moving about where we need him to in order to do his thing.
He is a delivery man.
Yep, alright. Meanwhile, yeah, Har can join them after doing that. Sorn and Titania can join the main force. We'll have Reese join Nephany and
Yeah,
Reese.
he can
Or
hang
Nephany and
behind.
Shinan.
He can hang behind them.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Here we go. Yep, there you go. We got the support.
Getting sports.
Beautiful.
Ah, geez, you are coming down here.
Mm-hmm. He didn't attack the beast, though, is what has me curious.
Yeah, what's up with that? The AI in this game is really strange sometimes.
No fooling.
The crossbow animation is so funny to me. It's so nonchalant. We might not have to worry about the ballista too much. The cats are gonna
Yeah, no fooling.
absorb most of it.
It's such a good theme. Well done, Nethany. Oh, and this is perfect, too.
They added this song to the My Music feature in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and
Yeah.
I had this one set to like 100%, like anytime.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime on the Castle Siege map.
Dude, have you ever listened to the arrangement version of this song?
Yeah.
It's so good. Like, it is bar none one of my favorite themes I've ever heard in a video game. Like, I know the arrangement is basically just like an homage to like a celebration of like the genealogy of Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
But the fact that they have an entire theme on that like premiere like album dedicated solely to Eternal Bond.
I mean,
Like, says something.
They must like it a lot too because they put it.
They put it in everything.
Yeah, it got into Smash Brothers. It's used in Heroes.
Mhm.
It's
Ooh, smart move, man.
even in Smash Brothers Brawl in Subspace Emissary. The moment when Ike shows up, they use this song.
Yep. Alright, I'm gonna get a beat on those Ballistae again, because I don't want to put any of our squishy units in range of that.
Yeah, we can heal that cat if we want.
Yes we can. I was actually thinking just that.
What? You healed that cat before me?
Oh, but that's just because I have so much confidence that you'll be able to handle whatever comes your way.
Yeah.
You know that would totally be what they say to each other. Alright. I have confidence that Oscar can handle this.
Yep.
Can we actually get a ranged attack first? Titania. Ooh, if you can kill, that'd be
Yeah.
even better.
That might be all we need. Yeah.
Well done, Titania.
Screw the weapon triangle.
Weapon triangle bows to me.
That's ironic, though, because in Heroes she uses an emerald axe.
Yeah. So it very much doesn't bow to her.
No. It's kind of a shame, because Titania kind of sucks in Heroes. It's unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, she was never a favorite unit of mine anyway, but...
Yeah, but at the same time, though, like...
She's probably my favorite, like, paladin unit.
Of that archetype of,
Yeah.
like, you know, like, early promoted paladin units, she is definitely one of the better ones. Alright, so, I know how we're gonna do this. So, Reese. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
'cause
what we can do here is Nethany.
very nice.
Wonderful!
Alright, we've taken control.
Ouch.
Man, what a strike team here. Nefany and Shinan.
Yeah. I imagine like this is obviously my headcanon right now,
Yeah.
but I imagine like one situation, ooh man, I'm willing to do this because there's like I
Go for it.
I trust Shinan to be able to handle this.
Yeah.
Especially with that beast kind of like in the way.
Yeah.
I imagine like Shinan and Nefany at least kind of have some semblance of respect for each other, particularly because like Nefany respects Shinan like for his skill, and Shinan respects Nefany because she doesn't talk.
Yeah, exactly. Nefany doesn't give him anything to hate.
Mm-hmm. Like, Nefany is no nonsense at the end of the day. Like, it's obvious, like, you know, she's self-conscious of her accent. That's the main reason why she doesn't talk.
Yeah.
But, even then, like, she definitely shows, like, proper reverence to those that, you know, she considers respectful. Especially if they're, like, very skilled and dedicated to the cause like Shinan is. Alright, let's go.
I'm a cat. Yeah, I'm running through the different, like, what is that archetype called for the early game paladin? Not Marcus, but
The Jagan archetype.
the Jagan. Yeah, so you got Jagan, you got Marcus, you got Seth, Titania, Frederick. I think the only one that really...
I'm willing to do this, by the way. That is just outside of the range of that L Thunder.
Okay. The only one that I might like more than Titania is Xander. I do like Xander. But... yeah, I think Titania is my favorite.
Yeah. I can safely say Titania is my favorite as well. I don't think I like Xander as much as, say, Marcus, personally. Because I do have a semblance of respect for Marcus, even though he doesn't get a lot of screen time. But he kind of fulfills that Oswin archetype to Elwood, like, whereas, like, Oswin is to Hector.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing. He clearly is deserving of respect.
Yeah,
and he is a wise man.
The veteran confidant.
Yeah. Another one I can safely say is Seth. Like, Seth is pretty cool.
I like Seth.
And
Seth gets a lot to do.
Yeah, Seth is also one of those, like, of that archetype that has the capabilities of actually becoming a really, really good unit. Unlike some others. Like, Jagan, I don't think necessarily has that same level of benefit, but that's also asking a lot from Shadow Dragon.
I'll be honest, Jagan's always the one I sacrifice in that one mission.
It's same.
Oh, jeez. We got a Sheenan up here.
Oh, that's probably gonna kill, too. That was 10 damage. Damn. They got lucky there. It's going after Oscar.
I'm just thinking of how, before we started recording, Patty said we should name a soldier after him.
We're not naming a cat after him.
Not the dead cat.
No, not the dead cat. I have a little more respect for Patty than that. He's listening in.
He heard that.
Oh, Jesus Christ, what's with these crits? Ooh, one shot!
Cool. Okay.
I'm
okay.
okay with that. Alright, Now we do this. Because, yeah, right now we don't want to put either Mist or Soren in the line of that Ballista. Because that's going to spell disaster.
I think this game might have my favorite. Sorry, I'm just thinking about archetypes now.
Yeah, you're fine.
Attention.
I mean, hey, like, if we want to talk, like, Fire Emblem archetypes, I'm totally down to have a
I feel like that'd
conversation.
be a fun...
Yeah, let's bring up some archetypes from Fire Emblem and, like, let's just, like...
We'll do our favorites.
Yeah, like, just, that kind of thing, you know?
Okay,
like,
so...
I'm not too, like, worried about this mission. Like, I'm trying to be careful at the same time, but, like, I'm not too worried about it. Who has a higher resistance? Oscar has 13, Titania has 14. Not terrible. Alright, I think I know how I'm going to do this, because there is an Elfire Mage here that is going to spell disaster for that beast, which I think is going to be the case anyway, unfortunately. But, yeah, let's have Oscar finish this.
So I guess, like, there are characters that are considered pure Jagans, which are Jagan, Aaron from Mystery of the Emblem.
Right.
Yvel, Dagdar, Marcus, Ward, Gunter from Revelations.
I think if we're talking like the pure Jagan archetype, it's like those grizzled veterans that like have been added for like God knows how long.
And then the sub-archetype is the Oife. Which are like, they start higher, but they're only like a little bit higher, so they're still like usable. Like Marcus, Seth, Titania. You could even put Soth in that.
I guess
category.
Soth kind of counts too, because like, you know, he does have the thing where
he's Micaiah's
he's the
Marcus.
he is the promoted unit.
Yeah, he's Micaiah's Titania.
Yeah. Which is like poignant because like, you know, that's the kind of whole point between the Dawn Brigade and the Grail Mercenaries is that Ike kind of has that similar kind of like, you know, being brought up story from like the humblest of beginnings that Ike does. Same thing with Soth with the whole like being Micaiah's second in command, whereas Titania is like Ike's second in command.
So if we were to throw all of the Jagans and Oifes together, who would be your favorite?
I would say it's Titania still.
Mine would be Titania, Titania. Tomato.
Pretty much. Like I don't know how Heroes pronounces it. I think they say Titania. I'm just too enamored with saying Titania, unfortunately.
I get it.
And I will admit that might be a problem. depends on how you look at it.
I mean, if we're going for what she's named after, it should be Titania. If we're
Yeah,
going
because
for
like Midsummer Night's Dream, like that Titania I will pronounce as Titania.
Yeah. They're all coming from the root word Titan,
Yes.
but yeah. Cain and Abel archetype. Red.
Oh right,
Rider,
like the
Red Knight, Green Knight.
The Red Knight, Green Knight archetype. There's quite a few of those actually.
You got Cain and Abel. You got May and Bowie, who are mages, but they're kind of Celica's.
Yeah, they fulfill
red
that.
and
They
green.
fulfill that archetype in particular due to their relationship to Celica.
Luke and Roderick.
No one likes Luke.
Neois and Alec. Kreese and Arkin. Alan and Lance. Kent and Sane. Oh, it might be Kent and Sane.
Oh, I can already tell you it's probably Kent and Sane.
Ford and Kyle. Oh, no, never mind. It's Kieran and Oscar for me.
Oh, it's Kieran and Oscar for you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's too fun. All of mine are going to be from Tellius, but I don't even care. Leon and Adele. Sully and Stahl. Saizo and Kaze. Ninjas.
Oh yeah, the like they're the ninjas, but like they do fulfill that niche.
Yeah, the red-green.
Ugh.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's a fire mage. That was kind of inevitable, unfortunately.
Lucas and Forsyth are a fun one.
They are.
They're lancemen instead of riders, but
But the thing is, like Forsyth kind of has more of a relationship, closer relationship with what's his face, the archer.
Viper?
Not Python.
Python.
Yeah. He has like that more dynamic with Python rather than Luke or Lucas.
You got the Ogma archetype, which is the early game.
The early game, like
big brute hitter kind of. Oh, but that's kind of separated from the like board and cord.
Yeah, because there's board, cord, and barst.
So for under the Ogma archetype,
yeah,
the wiki has either leaders of a mercenary group or wandering sellswords who encounter the army. Either by freedom of choice or payment later in exchange for their services, they become members of the army. They tend to serve as bodyguards for nobles. Ogmas generally have high and balanced starting stats and slightly above average stat growths.
Right.
So you got Ogma, you got Saber, you got Kulain, Deke.
Deke, yeah.
Garrick, Sherpa, and Gregor.
I think for me personally, it has to be Gregor.
Gregor's so fun.
Gregor is a fun character, like bar none.
I like Saber a lot too. But...
Yeah, Saber's cool. I actually really like the story with Saber in particular, especially because like him and Celica have some really, really interesting conversations.
A lot of time there's Axe Brothers, which are the board and the cord.
Yep.
So you got board and cord, Halvin and Osian, Wade and Lot, Dorcas and Barter, and Garcia and Ross.
I think of those, I think my favorite actually might be Garcia and Ross.
I don't really give a crap about Garcia, but I love Ross.
The thing is, like, Garcia is one of those characters that's not all that remarkable, but in my opinion, he's respectable enough that, like, you know, there's at least something to latch onto there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like...
Garcia is there for Ross to...
be awesome.
To overcome, to get better than.
Admittedly, though, like, Garcia kind of fulfills that, I'm actually... Ooh, I think what I want to do here is, have Har take this guy out. He'll proc another one of those, like, Ballistae, but he's not going to be in range of any one of these guys. And that might actually save this guy. I'm willing to do it.
Okay.
Beautiful. So yeah, I think of those, it's Ross and Garcia. That's also because, like, Garcia in particular, again, I don't really care for his character, but it's kind of a Dorcas situation for me. I always use Garcia and Ross.
Yeah.
Particularly because, like, Ross has that insane potential that the child units of Sacred Stones has. In addition to the fact that, like, he can become a berserker, whereas you can keep Garcia as a warrior.
Yeah, so there is, like...
there is merit to using both.
There's reason to use both more.
Okay, I have more confidence that Ike should be able to handle this.
Last time I played Sacred Stones, I made Ross into a hero, and he was really cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because fighters can promote to heroes.
Yep.
Just more axe-focused.
So I had the unholy team of Ross as a hero, Garcia as a warrior, and Dazla as a berserker.
Oh yeah.
Just like chopping through the battlefield.
So what's another archetype that we could, like, potentially, like, talk about here?
The Julian, who is the early game thief, usually teaches you about thieving, usually has a secret relationship with another character. So you got Julian, Dew, Patty, Leafus, Matthew. I think Matthew is the obvious.
Matthew's kind of the obvious choice here, but keep going. I know Colm's one of them.
Yeah, Colm. I don't know if Volk... I guess Volk would be in here.
I don't know if Volk counts.
Volk is also kind of a, like, Navarre sort of guy.
Kind of. Like Volk's an interesting case in regards to that.
Yeah, so I'm thinking Matthew.
I think mine is Matthew as well, because, like, not only is Matthew, like, at least semi-decent as a unit himself, he's also just an amazing character.
Yeah, I guess you could throw Gaius in there.
I would say Gaius counts there. Oh boy. Yeah, they took that opportunity. So much for saving that guy.
Yep, we tried.
It is, like, the situation is proccing them to move forward, though, which I'm okay with.
Lena, the early game cleric. Usually female, always captured and held hostage by bandits when you first meet them, or they're like somebody you have to save.
True.
So you'd have Lena, Silk, Idane, Safi, Enta, Ellen, Sarah, Natasha, Izerna, Laura.
Anything else? Anyone else, or is that it?
That's all it lists.
Really? None
Yeah.
from, like, the new generation?
Laura would be the newest one here, yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
I think this should count... Sakura and... Or, not... What's her name? The youngest sibling of
Elise.
Hoshido. Yeah, Elise and... Is Sakura the one from Hoshido?
Sakura's the one from Hoshido, Elise is the one from, Nor.
Yeah, okay, I did have it right. I was confusing Sakura and Hinata, the swordsman.
Right.
Because they're both the names that make me think of Naruto.
That's true. Alright, I'm gonna take a slight risk here, but I think we should be fine. Let me check something actually real quick. Ooh, that's damage. That is damage. I think we can't really move forward until that ballista's run out. That way we can proc this guy to come down, like,
Yeah.
a little bit safer. Especially because we can't move these guys forward.
Do you want to move Titania into the pocket there between them, and maybe we could get mages to jump down to fight her?
Here's the problem. If we bring mages... Like, here's the thing. We can proc this mage without proccing anyone else. The problem is, like, I don't want her taking like a steel... Like, a possible, like, heavy shot from this. It's one... There's one arrow remaining on that thing.
Okay. Yeah, we can
So I think we can afford to wait one more turn. I am going to bring Oscar forward, though.
I hate to say it, but my favorite one in this category is Sarah.
Ugh. Of course it is. But honestly, like, I'm not necessarily going to blame anyone for having a favorite, if, like, in regards to, like, everyone is someone's favorite at the end of the day.
Yeah.
For me personally, if I had to pick, I think it'd be Silk.
Silk is nice.
Silk is not that, like, complex of a character, but she doesn't need to be, and what she does is fine. Like, she is a very, very nice person.
Okay, she's not listed here, but if she does count, Genny.
Oh, Genny!
I really like Genny.
Genny's great! Funny enough, I think her actual pronunciation is Jenny, but I like Genny more, honestly. It's more unique.
Also, if she counts, also Mist.
Oh my god, true. The thing is... Oh, no, wait! You do have to rescue Mist at one point!
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
Mist should count.
Yeah. If she does count Mist, if not Silk. That is my consensus.
I might like Genny a little more than Mist.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you really like Genny, huh?
Yeah, it's a weird... She's not a very developed character, but she cracks me up.
She cracks me, and she's so charming.
I ran her in Heroes for a while back when she was good.
The funny thing is, like, Genny has, like, little character to do with the story overall. But if there's one thing she is, it's charming. I kind of like the fact that, along with, like, all of her regular duties as a priestess of the church, she likes writing stories. She writes, like, little fantasies that, like, she kind of has to herself, and it's really, really adorable.
Also, she's really good with summoning, with her summon abilities.
Oh my god,
spirits, and that's how I got through the final chapter of Shadows of Valencia.
That's really the best way
was
to...
Genny.
Yeah, that's really the best way to deal with it. It's just, you just spam ghosts.
Yeah, and you just slowly push through the map.
Yeah, because the ghosts just, like, you know, you just spam them, and the AI doesn't know how to deal with them.